These are all buy one, get one free. This sticker means they're $3.49. Divide that by 2 is $1.75. Should I buy the whole bin? So, last year I had this awesome spot right behind me. It's called Logan Outlet. And, I mean, I used to score some deals there, like $40 underwear for $2.50, things like that. So today, we got buy one, get one free. So all these packs are $3.49. And then you get a free one. So it's $1.75 per pack. And for 6-pack of underwear, you know that's a good price. You buy underwear all the time, right? Okay, and then we got these active shirts, $2.50 per pack. We got gold toe socks. These are high-end socks, $2.50. So I'm glad I stopped by there. I haven't stopped by there in a while because it seems like all they had was junk. But anyway, there is my sourcing for Wednesday, July... What is it? July 29th? Yeah, I'm gonna say that. I'm gonna get back home and show you what I sold in the past couple days. We'll see you in a bit. So I'm on my way home and I got a message from a lady on Facebook Marketplace. She's got 65 vintage drill bits. So I'm gonna swing by there really quick and then we will get into what we sold. Back at the man cave, what's going on, guys? So yeah, there was my sourcing for today. Didn't really get a whole bunch. I hadn't stopped by there in a long time. And so I had one guy comment to me the other day. I think his channel's called Becoming Something Real, Prison to Profit. He mentioned that he hadn't been to Ross in a while because when he first started out, he lost some money and he still has some of those shoes. So I kind of got to thinking that and I'm like, you know what? Maybe I should stop back by there because I used to do well and then I wasn't doing well there. But, you know, give places a time to refreshen and restock and go hit them up. Because now you know more than you did last year. I promise you that, right? Or even when you first started. So let me show you what I grabbed from the Facebook Marketplace haul. So they were wanting $25 for the 65 vintage drill bits. They even have stoppers on them. These are kind of tools you don't see anymore. I mean, they're like, I don't know. Obviously, you see drill bits, but these are high quality. A lot of them still have the wax on them. And yeah, and then this belt buckle. You know how I am about belt buckles. Still listing them. So this one I got for basically $2.50. And I listed it online when I got home for $20 plus like 5 shipping, and I've already got offers on it. So maybe I should raise the price. So anyway, couple tips here today before I get into what I sold, okay? This right here is the best thing I bought in a while. Let me turn you around and show you the features. Okay, so this was like, I want to say $14.99 on eBay, free shipping. Comes all folded up. And anyway, you've got LED lights in there, both sides. So you've got pretty good lighting from all around. And then you can also control it. You can darken it like that. And then you've also got a black insert if you want a black background. I went 2 years without having one of those, and I'm serious. Like sometimes I struggle to find places to take photos. It was like my biggest downfall. So I've had that for a few weeks now, and I feel like it's helped. I really do, especially on something like a belt buckle that you want to shine well and have good lighting. So yeah, there's my first little rant of the day. My second rant of the day is something a little more serious, and I've seen a few people get into trouble when they're sourcing for eBay. And this is because you keep sourcing and you keep sourcing and you keep sourcing, and you don't have the capital to back it up if you don't make your sales that week or that month. I use a credit card for every single purchase so I can get free airline miles, and because I like to travel. So I would suggest using a card like that if you can pay it off. So since I started, since I started seriously 2 years ago, there's been one month where I couldn't pay that off, and I ended up paying like $35 in interest that month. So ever since then, I've been able to pay it off, not necessarily because of my sales, but whatever I had to do. I'm also a contractor. I use that money to buy things sometimes as well. So anyway, if you're just starting out, I know I had a gal, I think it was a girl that commented today that she's just starting out and is loving learning. So if you can see all this stuff around me, I don't know, it could be up to like 10 grand and stuff. I really don't know right now. But you can't do that if you are just starting out. If you have less than 50 listings, you shouldn't have more than 100 items that you need to list. So anyway, just a word of advice to be careful, not source too much unless A, you're okay paying the interest on your credit card, or you've got the straight up capital to source tons of stuff, okay? First sale of the day right here, we have this Puma stretch hat, which I bought because I thought I might wear it, and then it didn't fit me as well as I wanted it to. So I paid $5.99 at TJ Maxx, and it sold for 20 bucks. So I'm gonna end up making like $6 or $7 or $8 on that. But I'm fine taking a less than $10 sale when it was a potential purchase for myself, if that makes sense. Okay, the next two sales are over here, and I'm just gonna kind of do them at the same time maybe. So this stuff right here, I've loved. I think I've noticed less bugs and stuff around my man cave. So let me set this down. As you can see, I paid $2.50 a piece for these, and I'm selling them for $15 free ship. And they bought two of them, which I love because then the shipping is basically free for the second one because I'm putting these in a flat rate padded mailer. So $7.75 to ship out. They gave me $30. They cost $5. That is a $15 profit all day long. And as you can see, the next one is up there. It's been up there a while because I've been stingy with it because I just really like it. So let me pull that down and we'll go over it. All right, so here we have this full aluminum Miro camp kit, and it's freaking awesome. I mean, obviously vintage as hell in that. Cool, yeah, look how graphic that is. That's just awesome. You don't see that anymore. So you've got your frying pan, lightly used. You got your tea kettle, which the guy said that's all he ever really used was the tea kettle. Here is the handle for the frying pan. And then you've got a saucepan and a plate. I think there's a couple plates in there. And your boiling pot, which doesn't look like he ever used it to boil. So I paid $5 for this from a guy. This was before yard sales were opened up again. This was like at the height of COVID. And in my little town, a lot of people didn't really care that COVID was going on. So I was just driving by his house and I saw a sign. So I pulled in there, stayed away from him, and bought a bunch of old stuff. So this right here pays for every dime that I gave him. I also had a chemistry set and all this stuff. So yeah, some old guys, they let stuff go. Others, on the other hand, are sticklers, like the guy today with the drill bits. But yeah. Oh, and that sold for $50 straight up. It was the best offer. I had it for $69, and it's costing me $16 to ship out with FedEx. A lot more than I wanted it to. So we're still in at like 25 bucks. So that's, yeah, meets my criteria. Last item of the day, which the auction technically has not ended yet, but it's about to, and it's sitting at $9.50 plus $5.99 shipping. I don't expect that this will go any higher unless there's two crazy grandmas out there that just have to have this jersey. But it was my son's, and he doesn't like this team anymore because now they suck. So okay, so as of now, that was sales of 50, 30, and 20 makes it 100, and that $9.50 plus shipping. So yeah, I don't even think I was at 120, and that was for more than one day. So I am not meeting my goal of $166 per day, but I'll take it. I'll take it. Just got to get my game up, right? So anyway, if you guys have any questions, please feel free to hit me up. I love interacting with you guys. If you are new to the channel, I'm just a guy from Utah who makes a pretty good killing on eBay reselling. And as you can see, I'm about to the point where I'm hiring somebody to help me. So I did talk to a gal yesterday, and hopefully she hits me up. So give me a thumbs up, please. I like making these videos, and I hope you like them too. Stay safe out there, and I will see you in actually a couple days. I think I'm going camping. Yeah. All right, take care.